Our team topped the group. Tuwapigie makofi jamani. This remarkable achievement has reminded us that when Kenyans play with hearts, discipline, and unity, there is no obstacle too great to overcome. As we are now set our eyes on AFCON 2027, we must draw on the resilience and belief that carried us this far to prove once more that Kenya can stand tall among the very best in Africa and the world. I must say here that it is Kenyan to be champion, to play and participate in the Olympics and the World Cup and all the international competitions. That is our brand. And we should live up to that brand. Very soon, our team, the Kenyan team, is not only going to play and win in the continental championships, but also in the world championships. Ladies and gentlemen, we now know and deeply appreciate the power of unity when we rally behind our sportsmen and women. The passion, pride, and motivation we gave our Harambee Stars during this giant competition demonstrated what it is and what is possible when a nation stands together. This is the same spirit we must carry into every arena of our national life, in our schools, our workplaces, our counties, and across our republic, to propel Kenya towards greatness. As a government, we have taken deliberate steps to recognize and reward excellence. We revised the cash scheme to ensure our champions are acknowledged in a manner that reflects their sacrifice and hard work. We have made the following changes, and they are significant. The package for individual Olympic gold medalists has risen from Kenya shillings 750,000 to 3 million. Silver from 500,000 to 2 million. And bronze from Kenya shillings 350,000 to 1 million. In team sports, the award per athlete has increased from 100,000 to 750,000 for gold, from 75,000 to 500,000 for silver, and from Kenya shillings 50,000 to 375,000 for bronze. So far, on average, we have increased prices by 400%. And again, the ministry has scheduled payouts. I know we have in our midst great athletes who've won many races and many games across the globe, and they are here in our midst. So the ministry has scheduled payouts amounting to Kenya shillings 55 million for recent sporting events, alongside an additional 10 million shillings for a great lady who won gold, but also broke her record. I don't know whether she is around. Is she here? She's not here. And also another great lady who also won gold in her race, who is going to be paid 5 million shillings. At the same time, the Cabinet Secretary in charge of sports may, and on the recommendations by the Awards and Recognition Committee, recommend payments of winning bonuses to teams and athletes engaged in qualifications for major championships as an impetus for attaining qualification bonuses up to 2.5 million. And I have instructed Salim Vuria to do as much to make sure that we motivate all our sportsmen and women. Beyond rewards, we are investing heavily in sports infrastructure. From the successful hosting of CHAN, which showcased our readiness to stage major continental events, to the construction and innovation and renovation of the world-class stadiums. We are building facilities that will serve athletes and communities alike for generations. From Talanta City to the renovation of Kasarani and Nyayo stadiums. And just for the record, we will also be putting a canopy in Nyayo Stadium in readiness for 2027. And the upgrading of facilities like Eliud Kipchoge Stadium in Kapsabet, Uhungu Stadium, Raila Odinga Stadium in Homa Bay, a stadium in Bungoma. We will shortly be finalizing the stadium in Kitui, and I have already instructed the ministry, and we have agreed to build another 25 stadia across the country. That process, Mburia and team know that we have agreed that those stadia must be ready in time for AFCON in 2027. And by the way, the process of raising our team for AFCON 2027 begins today. And I have agreed with FKF that that process is going to start from the grassroots, from the bottom up. So, Mr. President, you have my instructions and marching orders, working with the ministry, for you to build for us a solid, professional team that will make us win AFCON in 2027. And as part of raising that team, we are going to have different mechanisms. And I'm happy that we have friends in our midst. We have partners in our midst. I certainly will put in public money, but I am also certain that our private sector, who have been very supportive, and I must congratulate our banks, betting agencies, oil marketers, and many other brands, including vehicle manufacturers, vehicle retailers. I see Toyota in the room. I see East African breweries in the room. I see Equity Bank. I see KCB. I see my friend Oigara from Stanbic, and all the good people. And I think Cooperative Bank is in the house, and many others who are in this house, including parastatals and